Hello everyone, this is about a day in the life of an American teenage girl, but it's designed to help foreigners improve their English by learning how to describe their day in a better way, although anyone can still watch and enjoy it since I didn't include any grammar or any actual English language lesson. If you think that this video is too slow for you, then feel free to fast forward it. By the end you'll be able to describe your normal day from waking up until going back to bed, including many topics that you can talk about when having a conversation with someone for the very first time. I also made an Arabic version of it in case you're trying to learn Arabic. You can find more details in the description and at the end on how to improve your English on my channel, so please stay tuned. One last thing before we start, the best way to improve your English is by communication. Therefore, I'd like to have you guys comment multiple times based on each question that I ask, so every time anyone replies to you they end up just focusing on one topic instead of many of them. Now without any further ado, my name's Fate, I'm 16 years old and this is a day in my life as a teenager. I'm still in a school age range, which means I have to wake up early to start out my day right. I tend to wake up around 6 a.m. to make sure that I have enough time to shower, eat, do any last-minute homework, and make sure that I get to school on time. I don't put much makeup or take long doing my hair and wearing my clothes. I like to stay simple, but sometimes I match my outfit with my friends for certain occasions like Twins Day or Multicultural Week or even Halloween. How about you? Do you like to match everything with a friend? Once I'm done with all of these preparations for my day, I go to eat something. And since I'm not a kid anymore, I like to make my own breakfast. I tend to have some cereal if I'm in a rush, or might even just eat some fruits in the car. If I do have some extra time to make what I like, I go for waffles, pancakes, omelets, and any healthy drink from a fruit cocktail to a fresh orange juice or just some hot milk with chocolate. I don't always drink coffee in the morning, it's more fun to have with friends in a cafe while we eat some cookies with it. My eating habits aren't that bad, I guess. How about you? How often do you even have breakfast? Once my food is done, I either eat it with someone else on the food table or eat it while watching TV as I wait for someone to take me to school with them, because I don't drive right now, but I do know how to drive a bit as my cousin taught me several times in her car on their house driveway. I like to learn new things. How about you? Do you drive? Who taught you? You can tell us in the comments below. I don't really decide on who takes me to school or who doesn't, I just leave with whoever leaves the house first, since my school is on everyone's way to work. Once I know who will take me, I tend to wait outside by their car until they come. My school isn't that far, but it all depends on how light or heavy the traffic is. It can either be a 25 or a 35 minutes ride. It can get really crowded if we don't leave the house early. If you're wondering if I walk to school, then I'd tell you that I walk there if I wake up really early and feel super energized, or if I had a big meal the night before. It helps me clear my mind as well. When I finally get to the front of our school, I don't enter it right away. I like to wait for my friends to arrive so we'll get in together. I don't have that many friends, so I don't really wait that long until they're all here. Kids my age are normally freshmen or sophomores, but I'm an exception. I'm a junior and can even graduate this year if I wanted to, even though I'll end up leaving most of my friends here, which isn't that much fun at all. The trick was going to school early and becoming an honor student on all of my older classmates to gain everyone's eyes and respect. My school is really big and has certain programs for honor students like me. That's another reason why I'm still here. This is the entrance to the first floor, as we have 4 floors without counting the building's roof because it's closed for students. If we go to the left, we'll find the locker room where we can change our clothes to play PE, which means physical education. It's also my first period or my first lesson, as some places refer to each class time as a lesson while others call it period, as in, a period of time. This is my tennis outfit. Yes, we have certain outfits for each sport to make us really feel like we are playing the sport and not just having a normal lesson. This is our main basketball field. I like to play in it when it's hot outside or if it's raining. I'm still not that good at it, but I'm slowly improving with time. This is the backyard of our school. It has some more basketball stands and other sports fields for us to play in during lunchtime. We even have a soccer field as well. I love playing soccer because it makes me run a lot and move all of my muscles too. I can shoot a goal or two if I was energized enough that day. My team always wins, we never lose. How about you? Try to talk about your favorite sports as well in the comments below. When we're tired or need to wash up to get refreshed, we tend to use the restrooms outside the buildings because they're closer to us. I don't like to go alone, I go with my friends. It's just a girl thing. When we go back to the first floor, we'll find the library to the left. I like how big our library is. We have all sorts and types of books that you can think of. Sometimes I like to do my homework over here before going back to my house to make sure that I don't have to do anything extra at night. Other students come randomly to rest, type something, or use the laptops that they offer to search for something, then print it. Personally, I used to skip some of my classes and come over here to read manga. I loved reading Naruto and One Piece. How about you? What do you enjoy reading, and can you find it in your school or local library? Since we're talking about books, I don't like to carry my books and bag around the school all the time, so I put them in my locker. I have my own locker, but sometimes I let my friends use it for a while if we're in a rush and they don't have time to go to their lockers right away. Does that happen with you as well, or is it just me? This is my first classroom. Even though I'm a native English speaker, I still have to take an English class, but compared to non-native speakers, we might seem to study college-level lessons. For example, we read Hamlet in 8th grade while others might not even take it until they're taking teaching English as a major, and I don't think that all of the English departments would even teach it. We also take some simple English grammar. At least in my area, we never really focused on grammar that much because we learn it as we speak since we're born and as we grow. All of the grammar that we take is just to assure what we already know and to make sure that we have it right. No one really likes grammar, right? There's nothing wrong with liking it, it's just that you won't end up speaking fluently if you only focused on learning grammar, since we don't really have any stable rules for anything. For example, I can use the word often at the beginning, middle, and end of a sentence and still be right. If you made it this far in this video, then comment the word grammar just to confuse those who didn't get this far yet. One of my favorite school subjects is geography because we get to study other cultures. My favorite culture so far is about Latinos. They have some of the best dishes and outfits. I even have Latino friends from all of the Southern American countries. I love all of them. Sometimes we watch movies or documentaries about them. I don't speak any of their languages, but I learned some Spanish from my friends. Then we have math. I know that many people don't like it, but it's one of my favorite subjects as well, mostly because it can help me think better, faster, and everything involves math anyways. One of my favorite things about my school is how we have a theater as well. Not that many schools have one. We learn how to act and become better at expressing and controlling our emotions. After a long morning, I like to have lunch on the benches outside of the school building. We have many options to choose from as lunch food. They offer fruits, vegetables, pizza, sandwiches, burritos, and even noodles or any other fast foods. Sometimes I like to prepare my own lunch when I'm making breakfast so I can eat it at school. I only eat from our school's cafeteria if I get lazy to prepare something or if I don't have the time to even make it. My friends and I tend to bring many different foods and share them with each other. I don't know about you, but it's more fun when you share your food with others and eat together. It gives a whole new taste to it. Do you like to do that as well? Tell us about what you normally eat for lunch at school. After we finish eating our food, we like to go play in the field or go to the library to see if they have new books. I spent most of my childhood reading books. I love how you can get lost in your thoughts and wildest imagination. Fictional books are the best ones to help you escape your reality into another one. When we're done, we go to our science class. I love doing experiments on many different things. Although I don't like dissecting animals. Do you do that in your country? I almost cut a frog open, but I got too scared and excused myself to leave the classroom. Then at last we have history. I enjoy learning about the past and how we slowly evolved from living in a cave and just thinking about what we're going to eat today, into going to space and other planets. Learning about the past can help us appreciate our present while thinking about how to advance it for tomorrow. Technically, we even have a trophy room to help us stay motivated to always do our best to achieve everything that we want. Sometimes after a long day at school, we take the bus to go to the train station. We try to get there early because they have specific timing for leaving and arriving in certain areas. When we finally get there, I like to stay standing for a bit because I've been sitting this whole day. But y'all take a seat if really I'm tired. It has always been a really nice fast ride. I barely even notice the time when I'm taking the train. We normally get off in the subway after 15 minutes. It might take a while to get outside of it because it's always crowded with people. Which makes it really nice to finally get out and get some fresh air. Then we head for the park. We like to stop on our way to buy some coffee or some junk food. I like to eat lots of chips, candy, and other fast foods. I know that they're not that healthy for my body, but I play sports and always eat healthy, so it's kind of okay to munch on snacks every now and then. The park has many different types of beautiful flowers and other nice plants, some places to watch and feed birds or play with the kids in the playground. I may be a young adult, but I still play in them every now and then. We like to take a break by the water fountain or sit on the benches near it. There are benches everywhere for people to use. There's a big lake in our main park, but it's not as big as the beach. We have several beaches, some of them even contain mini islands, which is really cool to swim to and have fun on. When we're done, we head near my friend's father's workplace to give us a ride back to our homes. By the time I reach my house, I straight up head to my bed. I take a quick bath and take a nap. I've been so exhausted that I can't move an inch anymore. When I wake up, I do my homework in our mini house library or simply in my room. It all depends on what types of books that I have to use. Once I'm done with everything, I like to browse the net. I like to watch YouTube videos or read some manga. I don't play that many online games since they can get addicting. I don't normally spend more than 2 hours on the PC so I don't hurt my eyes. As it gets near dinner's time, I help my sisters and mother make something good to eat. We eat together in front of the TV. Then I help them do the dishes and do some stretching before finally going to bed and get my nice 8 hours of sleep. Comment the word sleep if you have made it this far. Thank you for watching this whole video until the end. Please kindly leave a like, a comment about what you learned, and share it with your friends, especially those who are trying to learn English. Also subscribe because I'll be making more of these types of videos in both English and Arabic. As a bonus, I'll have this available as a video and a podcast in case you just want to listen and imagine everything. I know that many of you have spent a long time learning grammar and other basic lessons but barely see any improvement in your English. My method in teaching English is by not giving you some grammar or any other types of rules, since there are many other people that are doing this. In fact, I'll help you learn how to express yourself and know how to say something in your own way. I'll help you be able to speak more confidently by knowing what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. That's what learning a language is all about, which is knowing these three major things. If you want to contact me, then feel free to do so on my Instagram. I'll leave the link in the description. Thanks again for watching till the end, and I hope that you'll have a great day wherever you are.